Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the people. All right, y'all, let's get into this mess. Before we get into this mess, let me put some lotion on, because my hands are a little ass shit. Let me just throw a little lotion on these claws. Okay? Let's get into, you gotta lotion up. Okay? Do all that extra. I be doing all this sometimes. I be wanting to. They make it, girl. They make it even when you got the coin. I be want to do all of that, and I need to go get another manicure because girl, my nails growing. Y'all see what's that new? What's it called? New growth? Is that what it's called? Girl, your nail growing. It is. I think new growth is your hair when you get braids, and they say it's new growth. Is that what they call it? Anyways, so listen. I think Simon has been watching my videos. Um, no, I'm just playing. I don't know. This is according to the Jasmine brand. So Simon Guobadia claims ex Porsha Williams took calculated steps to divorce him for personal financial gain. Listen to this. So Porsha Williams' ex Simon Guobadia is accusing her of strategically ending their marriage, in order to benefit financially. According to a report from In Touch, Simon is still fighting to have the court throw out the prenup that he signed with the Real Housewives of Atlanta star, which took place on November the 17th, 2022, 9 days before the former couple tied the knot. According to the terms of the prenup, Porsha Williams, 43, agreed to quit both her jobs as a host of Dish Nation and a cast member of RHOA to be a stay-at-home wife in September of 2021. When I tell y'all, I don't care if you are the biggest Porsha fan in the world. I really believe in my soul that Porsha's goal in life is to be a kept woman. I get it. It's cute. I've said it before. I'm regurgitating some of the things I've said before, but I get it. It's cute to get out your car and when the people ask you, what do you do for work? And you say, work, I'm married, right? Like the Maserati, the white lady who hopped out the Maserati and they asked her, what does she do for work? And she was like, work, like she was allergic to it. Work, oh, work, girl, what? Who work? And she was like, I'm married, right? It's cute. You go up for it. It was a cute little, one, two. But the reality is, girl, most people got to work. And if you ain't got to work, you probably need to be working to help out with some of them bills floating in and out of that house. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like Portia's whole goal, and maybe she got it from her mama, no shade. She just wants to be a kept woman. No one will ever get me to understand how Porsha could quit her two highest paying jobs to receive an allowance from a man. Why does this kept? Girl, you don't even know what his social security number is. Do he even got one? Is his name Simon Guobadia? So listen to this. Simon's lawyer said after Porsha quit her jobs, the parties began discussing a prenuptial agreement in December 2021. During the negotiation phase and through the execution of the prenuptial agreement, the wife was not working on the Real Housewives of Atlanta nor with Dish Nation. Porsha quit her jobs to be a stay-at-home wife. Upon the socialite leaving her two main sources of income behind, everybody knows that Real Housewives of Atlanta and Dish Nation were Porsha's two highest incomes. Ain't nobody gonna get nobody to believe that girl Go Naked Hair made more money than what she was getting paid down at Bravo. Ain't nobody gonna believe that girl get them sheets that you can get at Ross. Shout out to Ross for probably $15.99. She was making more money off them sheets, girl, than what she was making down at Dish Nation. We know for a fact Porsha's check at Bravo was over $1 million. And I'm sure, I don't know, but if Funky was making $250, girl, down to the Fox Soul, the TGIF, then I'm sure Porsha, who was on Dish Nation, televised, girl, had to be bringing in a few, probably, girl, I don't know, I'm assuming probably even a few hundred more thousand than what they was making down to the internet. So it's like, girl, you really quit your jobs for a man to be a stay-at-home wife, receiving allowance, just for you to turn around and have to go begging for your job back. No one can say that that's smart. But again, Porsha wants to be a stay-at-home. I mean, she wants to be a kept woman. Come hook or come crook. I want to be the Maserati woman. I want to be able to say I'm on the private jets. I have the homes all around the world. But girl, at what cost? Um, did I already say that? Okay, upon the socialite leaving her two main sources of income behind, Simon 60 reportedly began paying Porsha Williams a five-figure monthly allowance. While Porsha exited the reality show in 2021, she announced earlier this year that she was returning as a housewife for the upcoming season and has since started filming. She filed for divorce days after the return announcement. Porsha low key, girl, I don't care how you want to slice it and dice it. She really scammed her way back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. She probably went in, signed her contract, and let them know that, girl, she was gonna bring the wealth, the money, the marriage, knowing she already had 2 feet out the door. And as soon as she signed that contract, she went ahead and filed for divorce. Because remember, Andy actually came out and said that he didn't know that Porsha was getting a divorce. Like I said, you got two stunt queens trying to outstunt, and outqueen each other. That's all this is. I don't feel sorry for Porsha. I don't feel sorry for Simon. Simon is what, 60 years old. Simon been scamming since 1933. Okay, he wanted access to the fame. That's why he started the housewife makeover. They start with their teeth first. Then they get their titties done. Then they get the BBL. Then they get the liposuction, the tummy tuck, and all that stuff, right? He started with the teeth. He lost a little bit of weight, right? You had Porsha, girl, come hook or come crook. I'm getting me a rich man. Even if I gotta walk into my coworker's home and walk out with her husband in her Hennessy, I'm getting me somebody's husband. His lawyer argued that Porsha failed to disclose. Oh, I'm sorry. In Simon's motion, he claimed that Porsha did not disclose to him that she was returning to the show at the time that they had signed the prenup. His lawyer argued Porsha failed to disclose that she will return to her employment on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Instead of disclosing this material fact, Porsha made it very clear to Simon and the public that she was leaving the television show and not returning. I told y'all Simon was going to swing Porsha every which way but loose. This is what happens when you open your legs to married men. Simon, this is what happens when you want to be famous so bad. Come hook or come crook. Now you want people to feel sorry for you because Portia used you as long as she could until, girl, she hit a brick wall. Then she she had to get up and dust she had to get up and dust herself off and go running back to Bravo for a job. That's the real gag. That's the real tea. I'm gonna leave Portia and Simon alone. until 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 I can't even lie. I ain't. As soon as the next story come out, I'm gonna come back down here. I'm gonna say the same thing over and over and over, and I'm gonna drill it in y'all heads. I told you so. 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 Yes, I am. Okay, I don't care. I told you so. He gonna make the blogs again. He gonna make the blogs again by the end of this week. I'm gonna be right back down here saying the same thing over. I am. Okay, so this is according to the Jasmine brand. Madonna's son, David Banda, clarifies he's good after stating he was hungry after moving from mom's house. I got a lot to say about this. So Madonna's son, David Banda, has clarified his earlier statements about struggling to make ends meet after moving out of his mother's home. In an Instagram story on Sunday, July the 21st, the 18-year-old assured his followers, stating, "To all of those concerned, my mother is very supportive of me. She has always been supportive of me. I'm very happy in my life, and I'm not living out on the streets, starving. Please stop worrying. Everything is good." David, who recently moved to the Bronx with his girlfriend, model Maria Atusita, I don't know the lady's name, had previously described his situation as challenging. During an Instagram live, he mentioned, "It's lovely to experience it being 9 o'clock at night, me being hungry and realizing I don't have enough money to get food and scavenging. It's fun to be young." David's statements made headlines over the weekend as he detailed his new life and financial independence. He expressed his satisfaction with his current living situation, stating, "I love it. I'm not on my own, but I love it. I'm not on my own, but I love it." Girl, stop trying to act like you po. Like, let me see something. Let me see. What's Madonna's net worth? Girl, that says she has a net worth of $850 million. That was a quick just one too. Girl, let me tell you something. You over there trying to pretend that you're poor, so you can look and sound like you're down. So you can say that you relate to the struggle. Let me tell you something. As soon as you said, "I love it, I'm not on my own, but I love it," your mama's still helping you pay your bills. Period. Now, either one of the few things happen. Madonna said, "You want to be grown?" Oh, let me finish this. Hold up. Despite his earlier comments, he clarified that his mother, 65-year-old music icon, has been very supportive of his choices, including his move and his working and his teaching guitar lessons. Girl. Either Madonna said, "You want to be grown and move in with that little girl," you paying your own bills. I would probably do something like that, rich and all. You want to move in with your boyfriend at 18? You want to move in with your girlfriend at 18? Girl, what? No. And you want me to pay for you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend? Absolutely not. No. You can stay here and take your ass to school or figure out what you're gonna do. But you think I'm about to pay for you to shack up? No. So either that's one, or either the next thing is, I feel like there's this thing with some rich people who want to be down so bad. So it's like they want to pretend as though they're poor when we know that you really not poor. Girl, like, yeah, that's Madonna's money, but I don't believe that you would over. I don't believe that you're Madonna wouldn't have you struggling. I really feel like even though he has his girlfriend, I still feel like if he asks his mom to put him in a penthouse somewhere downtown, she will put him in a penthouse somewhere downtown. Girl, like, you're wanting to play this game of, "Oh, I'm so hungry." Girl, no, you're not. And why do you want to play the game of being poor? Nobody poor wants to be poor. Girl, we trying to get to the money. You already got it. But you want to come down here with us. No. Well, you move out your ass out the way. Tell Madonna I'll be her son. Okay? And I'll take whatever she giving. Because clearly your black ass don't want it. Y'all want to cosplay being poor. You want to be down with the struggle. You want to be down with the cause. It's fun living in the Bronx and being hungry at 9 o'clock and not knowing where you're gonna eat. Bitch, it is not fun not knowing you go eat. Who told y'all that? Girl, ain't nobody told you that it's fun when you don't know what you go eat. Okay? I just need y'all to sit down and be still and stop trying to impress people. Like, who are you trying to impress? Like David, who are you trying to prove something to? Girl, you trying to prove something to the poor people? Girl, you trying to prove something to yourself that you can make it on your own? Like, why? If I had the option of being born into a family that was wealthy and there were things already lined up for me, I would take that in a heartbeat. If I knew I could be born into, if I was Paris Hilton, I could be born into money. Well, Paris Hilton had a life, so. But I'm just saying, I would rather be born into money, to be born into wealth, than to be born into poorness. Like, what? I would never get it. I would never get it. I would never get the celebrity kids wanting to distance them. I get wanting to distance yourself from your celebrity mother or father when there are these big time celebrities, because everybody doesn't want to be in the camera. Everybody doesn't want the fame. Some people just want to walk down the street and not have to worry about, somebody in their face, flashing lights. I get that part. But girl, I don't want to be in the spotlight, but girl, I do want the money. I don't want to be in the spotlight, but girl, if I can live in the best area in New York, that's where I'm going to live. If I don't have to worry about me eating, bitch, I'm not. I'm not going to be up at 9 o'clock at night. What did he say? Let me see what this nigga said. Hold on. What did he say? It's lovely to experience it being 9 o'clock at night, me being hungry and realizing I don't have enough money to get food. It's scavenging. Who don't nobody say shit like that. Don't nobody who poor say that it's lovely to experience it being 9 o'clock at night and me being hungry. I ain't never heard nobody say no shit like that. Girl. So it's like you want to be down so bad, you think that it's cool to be hungry at 9 o'clock because you think that's what all the other people doing. We might be hungry at 9 o'clock, but bitch, we ain't saying it's fun. I'm sick of him. David, do better. Stop being stupid. Take your ass home to your mama house. Girl, get your ass out the Bronx with that girl. You ain't got no money. You hungry. Stomach touching your back. Girl, you over there teaching guitar lessons. Girl, go do something with yourself with that lady's money. Girl, you trying to struggle to prove something to us. And bitch, we trying to get, girl, where you at? Girl, you trying to get where we at. That don't even make no sense. Oh, stupid ass. Anyway. And girl, I'm not gonna spend too much time on them, but there was a video going around of Bhab Bhabie and the man who beat her up. TMZ was asking her basically, are they on a date night, and where was her daughter? And she said the daughter was at home. Y'all see how he looking at her? Y'all see how he's not even looking at her. Y'all see how he not looking at the camera? He's embarrassed. He's embarrassed that we know that you're a woman beater. He's probably whispering to her, I'm gonna beat your ass when we get home if you keep talking to them people. We're gonna pray for Bhab Bhabie. She's a young girl. She's only 21. And again, the stats show that it can take up to 7 times for victims of DV to leave these relationships. So hopefully she leaves on her own and not in a body bag. So that's all I have to say about that. Shout out to Bhab Bhabie. I'm sure wherever they was at, he had her debit card because he ain't got no money. I'm sure she slid the debit card underneath the table to him so he could pay. Bye, y'all.